Good day, YouTubers. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all around the world. We got one row of gun ports done just now, and it's already Friday. I'm going to try to get the second row here. You didn't watch last week's video. I'm going to put this on closed caption and make it speed up for you and try to do 3 or 4 there so you get a good idea of what kind of mess I'm in for. It's hard to say how long it takes for each one because each one is a little different, and sometimes you run into a problem and sometimes you don't. Sometimes it goes just smooth as butter, and other times you're back and forth fighting it for a while. So let me set the camera up so I can get in there and work, and we'll see if we can do some framing here. I'm going to try to cut and measure and mark and glue and all that stuff right in front of the camera as I go, so you guys get an idea of what I'm in for, what kind of mess I'm in for. But in order to even get a mark, I'm using this little board to hold my piece so it doesn't jump out of the hole, and an eyeball mark that sometimes is too short or too long, so I can see where the mark is that I'm going to cut a little past the line. And when it is too short or too long, I'll take the piece and sand it off a little bit to make it shorter, and if it's too long or if it's too short, then I'll save it and try to use it somewhere else because the vertical ones are shorter than the horizontal ones. So if I mess the board up like that one, then chances are I'll be able to use it somewhere else as I go along. I just got to keep in mind that that board is there to use. So let's get going here. Speed her up. Okay, like a machine gun spitting out bullets. We got all the way across there, and there's 3 left. And I've already painstakingly, 2 left. What? Yeah, 3 left. And I'm pre-fitting. Make sure I'm not going to have trouble. That hole looks a little crooked. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a slight taper on both ends in that cut, so when I go down in there it gets tighter as I go, and obviously the more of these you do, the easier it becomes. I think I've been out here probably 5 hours now or something, 4 hours. I'll push that down where it's flush with that other one that's next to it. And then try to make it straight. I've been going back and adding a little bead of glue on the inside corners. So for this side, I'm not going to say I'm done, because I bet you it wants us to do those up there too. I don't know. I will turn around and do the other side before I even look further in the prints, because this took pretty much 8 or 9 hours just to do this one side between what we started last week. And I'm just checking the taper I cut or sanded on that. This one's a little crooked too, but I'm trying to pull it up. Like that, so it's flush. Oh boy, this side is done for the big holes. This is working pretty good, and I can clean it out and reuse it. There's some on the outside on the end there, but I'm not gonna worry about that because this tube is so soft. You can kink it just by mushing it with your finger. So what I do is pull this off when I'm done, and I'll take a stick and clean out as much as I can out of there, and then leave it setting up so it can drain, and then put the lid, which now I've misplaced it. But this just gets most of the glue out of there. And I got more of these tips so we can now blow through it after I wipe it off, so it looks like a clear path. Voila. Most of them look pretty good, eh? Thanks for watching.